The ballroom had rarely felt so charged with anticipation. As the final notes of the night hovered in the air and the studio lights bore down on three exhausted yet radiant finalists, Strictly Come Dancing 2025 reached its emotional climax. After weeks of relentless rehearsals, physical strain, and personal growth played out under the nation's gaze, the moment of truth arrived. When the result was finally announced, it was Carney who emerged victorious, crowned champion of Strictly Come Dancing 2025 after a nail-biting showdown on the dance floor. Facing fierce competition from George Clark and Amber Davies, Karen lifted the coveted Glitterball trophy, bringing one of the show's most emotionally resonant finales to a close. A victory etched in emotion as her name was called, Karen's composure gave way. She turned instantly toward her professional partner Carlos Gu, wrapping him in a tight embrace before tears began to fall. The moment was raw, unfiltered, and deeply human, a reminder that beneath the sequins and choreography lay months of unseen struggle and trust. "I cannot believe it," she said, her voice trembling. Speaking moments after her win, Karen struggled to find words. "I just want to say thank you to everybody that supported our journey, supported us. And thank you to this wonderful gentleman." She gestured toward Carlos, still visibly overwhelmed. "Honestly, I can't believe it. We're a team, and I could not have done this without you." "It's been the biggest privilege and honor, and I'm literally lost for words." It was a speech marked not by polish, but by sincerity, a fitting reflection of the journey that had brought her there. A partnership forged through difference. Carlos Gu, equally emotional, responded with words that revealed the depth of their partnership. "I'm so sorry," he began, pausing as emotion caught in his throat. "I love you, and thank you for being so incredible this whole journey. You taught me so much." Acknowledging their contrasts, he continued, "We are completely two different characters, but we challenged each other. We never gave up on each other." Then, turning outward, beyond the ballroom, beyond the cameras, Carlos addressed viewers watching at home. "We helped each other. To the boys and girls watching, dream big, be proud, and never give up, because you never know." It was a moment that encapsulated Strictly at its best, where competition becomes connection. And performance transforms into personal growth. The structure of a Strictly final. True to long-held tradition, the three finalists and their professional partners were required to perform 3 routines each. In a final bid to secure both the judges' scores and the all-important public vote. The format, familiar yet demanding, tested not just technical skill but stamina, emotional range, and storytelling ability. Each couple's final journey unfolded in 3 distinct acts. Judges' choice. a repeat of a routine from earlier in the series that the judges believed deserved another moment. Showdance, a freestyle performance designed to encapsulate everything learned throughout the competition. Favorite dance, the routine each couple felt best represented their journey. What followed was a masterclass in variety, ambition, and personal expression. Amber Davies and Nikita. Power, precision, and pop spectacle. Amber Davies and Nikita Kuzmin were tasked with revisiting their Paso Doble to Dream On by Aerosmith, a routine that had previously impressed with its intensity and dramatic flair. Returning to it in the final, Amber delivered with renewed confidence, her movements sharper, her presence more commanding. Their showdance, Set to Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, embraced pop exuberance. The routine fused contemporary movement with high-energy choreography, celebrating Amber's growth as a performer unafraid to command the floor. They closed their Strictly journey with a joyful jive to Proud Mary by Tina Turner, a performance bursting with energy. Charisma and sheer fun, a final statement that reminded viewers why Amber had remained such a compelling competitor throughout the series. George Clark and Alexis Warr. Elegance meets emotional weight for George Clark and Alexis Warr. The judges selected their Viennese waltz to Somebody to Love by Queen, a routine that had originally showcased George's grace and musicality. In the final, it returned with added emotional depth, each turn imbued with the weight of the journey behind it. Their showdance, Set to Human by The Killers, leaned into introspection and narrative. It explored vulnerability, resilience, and identity, reflecting George's evolution from hesitant contestant to confident performer. They concluded with a dramatic Paso Doble to Game of Survival by Rule, a routine charged with intensity and theatrical force. It was a bold ending, one that underscored George's commitment to pushing boundaries until the very end. Carney and Carlos Gu. Confidence, character, and connection. At the judges' request, Carney and Carlos Gu revisited their Peaky Blinders-inspired Argentine tango to Red Right Hand by Nick Cave. The Bad Seeds, a routine that had previously captivated with its atmosphere and character-driven choreography. Karen moved with authority, her performance grounded in confidence earned over weeks of discipline and growth. In the final, it returned darker, sharper, and more assured. Their showdance, Set to Inner Smile by Texas, shifted tone entirely, warm, celebratory, and deeply personal. It captured the joy of their partnership and the emotional core of Karen's journey. They closed the night with a high-energy jive to One Way or Another by Blondie, exploding onto the floor with infectious enthusiasm. It was bold, playful, and triumphant, a finale that left little doubt about the strength of their claim to the Glitterball. A final marked by farewell beyond the competition, the series finale carried added emotional weight as it marked the final ever live episode hosted by Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman. The duo have presented Strictly Come Dancing together for 11 years, forming one of British television's most enduring and beloved partnerships. Their announcement back in October, that this series would be their last, cast a reflective shadow over the final. For Tess Daly, the moment was particularly significant. She has been part of the program since its very beginnings, originally co-hosting alongside the legendary Sir Bruce Forsyth when Strictly Come Dancing launched in 2004. Following Bruce's retirement, Tess stepped into the role of main host, with Claudia later joining her on the flagship show, a pairing that would go on to define an era. The legacy of Tess and Claudia's arrival brought with it one of the show's most beloved features, the Clauditorium. The raised seating area where she debriefed contestants with warmth, wit, and emotional intelligence. Together, Tess and Claudia struck a balance between grandeur and intimacy, spectacle and sincerity. While the 2025 Grand Final marked their final live appearance, viewers will see them return one last time to host the festive Christmas Day special, pre-recorded earlier this month. Still, the ballroom on final night felt like the closing of a chapter, a moment when the show paused to acknowledge its own history. A finale that will linger as the confetti fell and Carney lifted the Glitterball aloft. The 2025 final cemented itself as one of Strictly's most emotionally layered conclusions. It was a celebration of talent, resilience, partnership, and legacy, both on and off the dance floor. For Karen, it was the culmination of a journey defined by growth and trust. For the finalists, it was a testament to perseverance. And for viewers, it was a reminder of why Strictly Come Dancing continues to hold such a powerful place in the nation's heart.